Good morning, my friends, my awesome followers, my unbelievable subscribers, and my outstanding members. Thank you very much for continuing to watch my videos. But as I always say, and I've started to re-say, if you haven't subscribed, why not? It's free! Yes, well it is for the time being, until things change. Anyway, it is Sunday, the 1st of September. It's the Lord's Day. It is. It's the day of dreams. It's a day of miracles. I haven't seen any. Well, it's a miracle that I got my channel fixed. So I suppose that's a miracle, isn't it? Yes. But thank you. Yes, it's been wonderful. The last 24 hours again have been exciting. Yesterday, well, I want to start off by saying this. Thank you to everyone that continues to subscribe to the channel, watch my videos, like, share, and even better, if you become members. It's awesome. We haven't hit 100 yet. We're still just after 80. But anyway, listen, all good things come to those that wait, and I have waited nearly 2 years. Anyway, just to let you know, it is 2 years today that YouTube demonetized me, but it's also nearly 2 years since they it's been about 5-6 days since they remonetized me, so I'm really pleased. I'm still waiting for my ceiling to dry. I did explain last week that I woke up to drips in my living room. My ceiling has like a tea stain on it. I'm going to show you the tea stain, because some people think Trevor might be making this up. Can you see it? Can you see it? That there, believe it or not, was the leak, the damage caused by a leak in the water tank. But it has been... The leak's been sorted, but that needs to dry before I can get work done, believe it or not. Yeah. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, so where are we? Last night I went over to visit my friend Charlie, actually. I went to visit him. It was quite chilling, quite relaxed. We had a chat about life in general. I've noticed that he seemed quite relaxed, actually. It was quite nice to have a chat with him. I did say to him, do you fancy coming back on the channel and doing wee bits and pieces? It's not his cup of tea. He went, listen, Trev, love what you're doing. I do support you, but it's not my cup of tea. And for that, there we go. There we go. It is what it is. It's a shame because a lot of people did like listening to Charlie, including me. When we bounce off each other, it's brilliant. I love it. Some of the conversations are crazy. We once had an argument about fish fingers. How many fish fingers you can fit in a sandwich. And I worked it out at 4 and he went 5. And he said, well, which way you put them in the bread? And the conversation went mental. So I just, leave it. Yeah. So, what's happening in the news, people? Well, check this out. Yep, this awesome government that we have in the United Kingdom is, honestly, I think it's being run by retarded people. Just my opinion, and without prejudice, I believe it's being run by people that shouldn't be running it. Sir Keir Starmer, Stacey Starmer, has now brought out this idea where takeaways, which in the UK is like a fish and chip shop, Chinese, Indian, anywhere you can get fast food, we call it a takeaway. Takeaways will now not be able to be anywhere near, what did he write? Near schools. Yep, takeaways will not be able to operate near schools in order to try and cut down child obesity. Well, I don't think anyone has told the Prime Minister that we phoned the takeaways to get them to deliver it. I don't think he understands that. Is he going to ban phones next, is he? What's next? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think over 90% of people that go to takeaways are going to collect an order that they phoned in. Crazy, isn't it? I mean, crazy. Oh, yeah. Smoking will be banned outdoors now in gardens and stuff and pubs. Well, I had this chat the other day with my ex-wife about this, and she went, well, I think it's a good idea. There's nothing worse than sitting outside on a warm day outside of a restaurant or a pub and people blowing smoke in your face. And I went, I understand it. So for that, I agree. But a lot of these places have smoking areas. I think that smoking areas should remain. Clearly, you need to go somewhere to have a cigarette. And even the top heart surgeons have kicked out and went, stop. The Prime Minister's gone too far. You can't tell people what they can and can't do. I mean, they started it with women and abortion. Certain countries, you can do this and you can't do that. And they've now moved on to you can't drink this and you can't do that. I mean, are we turning into the old Soviet Union? Are we going down that road? In fact, vapes, for those of you that do the vaping, V-A-V-A-P-I-N-G, not the other one. Yep, the other one you go to jail. But for those that do the vapes and stuff, it's banned now from indoors. All indoor buildings, it's banned. Next thing you know, people, I believe the next introduction will be, we know you were vaping at home. We could hear it through your Google. We could hear it through your Alexa. I mean, what's next? I mean, the level of authoritarianism, I think I said that right. You know what I mean? The level of it is ridiculous now. I mean, it's shocking. It really is. They want to tax us to death. They want to tax us to death. I don't understand politicians. You want to tax the people to death, to take their money off them, to give it to the shit that's arriving on the beaches and dinghies. I don't understand that. Stop giving away money to people that don't deserve it. Everyone's thinking the same. Stop giving. Why are you destroying people that are working really, really hard and taking away everything from them to give to people that have worked not a day in their life? I don't get my head around it. It's just, and I've got my own thought process. Labour are going to continue letting the votes arrive because they require all those votes to keep themselves in power. That's what I believe. Anyway, there we go. Next topic is date. Let's just move that along before I go off on a tangent. Anyway, I have been reading today about ITV's top earners. And you know what? See, when I read it, I didn't care. Because ITV doesn't take money off TV licenses. ITV relies on a lot of advertisements, a lot of brands, a lot of money coming in. So I don't care how much their presenters get. I think they earn it. I think Lorraine Kelly earned just over $500,000 last year. She did 178 shows, or should I say, her show was on 178 times, and she turned up for nearly, truthfully, I think she did 99 of them. And that's brilliant. The other day she couldn't go on. Clearly she wasn't well, or something was wrong in the family. But you know what? Or she was on a holiday. But that's fantastic. Well done. Kat Deely, she's doing really well. Ruth Langsford, they're all doing really well. And they deserve it. They work hard on TV. Now, if you were to flip that and say the BBC, I would say you don't deserve it. Because you are. ITV doesn't throw propaganda down our throats. It doesn't. BBC does. So, if BBC was to model their flagship station off ITV, they would probably do really, really well in my eyes. But there we go. They won't, will they? They won't. There we go. What else have I got here? Angela Rayner. Oh, Angela Rayner. First we had the problem with the house. Did she live there? Did she not live there? Did she live there? Did she not? Police investigation cancelled. She's now in power. Oh, but now Now, Dawn Neeson is a friend of mine. She works in GB News and she's been talking about it because people were saying, oh, there's Angela Rayner partying in Ibiza. And then Dawn says, well, I do that as well. There's nothing wrong with that. But listen. Angela Rayner's been seen partying throughout the night, 4 a.m. in the morning in Ibiza nightclubs. So, you know, there is calls, and I have seen them. There's calls for Angela Rayner to face a drugs test when she gets back. A drugs test. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. But can you imagine it? A top politician in the government? Yep. Well, we'll see what happens now. Will people force her to have it? Because if she has it, I don't know. I'll just leave it to you to think, people. Leave comments below. Comments below. Wow. And we've gone there. The UK's Ministry of Defence has gone to China. Yes. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yes. Defence chiefs have spent £70 million this year in buying military uniforms from China. What was that, Trevor? Yep, British Army are buying parts of military uniforms from China. Wow, isn't that unbelievable? Well, this is why our country's going to shit. Why doesn't the UK Ministry of Defence get a British company to make stuff for the British Army? Why are we going to China? Why are we buying stuff all over the world? It's just, no wonder. It's like the politicians want our economy to fail, so they can say we should have stayed in the EU, we should have stayed part of the European Union. That's just my opinion, clearly. I may be wrong. Yes. Anyway, I will let you all know that I am still drinking my Soldier On coffee. There's my little flask there, actually. They sent me this out, which I take fishing. When I go fishing with my son, I take this. It's a nice little flask, actually. I enjoy it. And the coffee is brilliant. It really is good coffee. I wouldn't be drinking it if I thought it was crap, would I? No, exactly. Yeah. But I have stopped with other drinks. I haven't touched them in a while, so I ignore them now. There was a time when I would sit here and I would do my little chats and I would drink burnt out Rex cider and I would drink different things. I gotta be honest, I do have the bottles from GHQ. That's the vodka. I do have these bottles and stuff from GHQ. They will send them all around the UK. I'm not too sure if they are willing to send them abroad. I'm just letting you know. They don't sponsor me. I'm just letting you know that. But they sent me that out a while ago to help promote their brand. And I won't drink them because I'm scared to drink them, because to me they're like little collector's items now, aren't they? So I'll hold on to them. Well, listen, have a wonderful day, everyone. I was going to talk about strong women. I was going to mention strong women. I was going to talk about, for instance, Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh. I was going to talk about the Princess of Wales, but I think I'll do that in a different video. Strong women that stay the distance, that add value to the royal family. I think I'll do that. Someone asked me to cover that. I will do it in another video. Won't do it quite at the minute, but we are going in the right direction. Anyway, listen, don't want to keep you any longer. I really don't. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for sticking with me. Remember, keep your circle tight. Keep your friends close. Anyone that's negative, whether they are a brother, a sister, a mother, a father, an uncle, or an auntie, a cousin, regardless who they are, if they're giving you shit and they're playing on your mental health, get rid of them. Move forward. We don't look back. Have a wonderful day, people, and stay safe.